Hey guys, welcome to the Killian Family Homestead. Forgive the hair. Uh, Not really, I guess, prettied up for the camera. But what I'm going to show you right now, here's my desk and here's the laptop I use for personal reasons, but as well as business, the farm side of it. Um, what I'm going to show you now is the turkey breeding program that I had for 2016 and what the results were. Um, pretty awesome results, but I also learned a lot of things through this process, and if I share it with you, maybe it'll be a benefit to you. So let me just show you the spreadsheet that and I'll describe what I measured and why I measured it. Okay, so you see here that this is the spreadsheet that I have, and this is my accounting to myself and to the subscribers here on what we did with our turkey breeding program. Again, you guys, this is no big operation by any means. It's the task of our little homestead here. The goal has always been, can you do hobbies that you love and get them to pay for themselves? That's the ticket. So let's go through here. So we started 168 eggs that the turkeys, the turkey hens laid. We took them and we started them. How many of them finished is 168, meaning that I've accounted for every single one within the body of this spreadsheet. The way I built this is I numbered the egg. I noted what incubator it was in. We had 3 incubators, okay? We staggered the incubation periods to make sure that we had a constant flow of poults being hatched. Once I put in the date of when it started, everything else was automatically populated by my first candling, the second check to find any late maturity death or rotting of the egg or anything like that before anything bad happened. So I would take it out of the incubator. Then, knowing when I needed to put it in a hatcher, or in essence take out the cradle that was rocking him back and forth and just keep it flat, and then the expected day of hatch, and it came out to be almost perfect every single time. The end result was then measured, whether it hatched, okay, and whether it sold. And that way the spreadsheet worked by automatically calculating once I made that designation. So here you can see out of the 168, 120 of them actually hatched. And I'm sorry, this is in no order. I mean, it was, I just kind of built it as I thought of it. $610 were made gross on that. So that's $6.16 a poult, which is not that great of a price. I gave a lot of them away to appease people and what have you. So the weighted average number came out to be $6.16. The return, or the gross amount per finished egg, was $3.63. That'll make sense in a moment, because the loss cost of post hatch, so the egg, the poult actually hatched and then something happened to it and it died after hatching. There's 18 that died after hatch. That times that equals $110.91 of the total loss cost of post hatch mortem. Okay, then this right here would constantly show me how many more poults I needed to hatch to break even, because my year's input for the incubators and all the stuff that I had, I quantified it to be $586. My return, because I went above it, was 4%. So total unfertilized eggs, 28 out of the 168. Total late death, meaning that in the incubator I noticed it and it had died after I candled it, was 14. 6 of them died early. 18 died after hatch. Okay, loss cost of all death, late, early, and post hatch, was $234. Loss cost of the unfertilized egg, or the Tom not doing his job, was $172. The fertility rate is 83%, which is way above the standard of 60 to 70%. So I'm really happy with the Tom this year. Prenatal death rate 12%, unfertilized rate 17%, dollars per poult hatched $5.08 when you include those that died. 11% post-hatch death rate. This is an issue, and I must fix that. It would have been a lot better if I didn't have that issue. Total hatch rate 71%. Total sold 99. Total value of endeavor was $1,000, of just above $1,000. So when you include all efforts, what would have happened if I didn't have death and unfertilized rate? The total amount would have been $1,000 off of the small operation that I had. I know that's a bunch of numbers, and if you don't follow the story of numbers, it's probably not really interesting to you, but what this taught me is that I need to increase my price. I need to focus all efforts on making sure that I have a system by which the loss cost of post-hatch death goes way down. I'm not going to expect it to be zero, but I believe it can be as close to zero as possible. There were too many babies that died because just a lot of reasons, and I can focus on all those reasons. But the key here is fertility rate. Does your Tom, is he young enough, is he vibrant enough to keep things fertile? That right there was my 2016 turkey breeding program. And did it pay for itself? Well, I made $610, and my year's input cost was $586. So the answer is yes. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.